Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, April 24th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. I hope you had a great weekend. I have to be real with y'all. I had some serious FOMO. It felt like I was the only person in H-Town who did not go see T Swift. But you know what? I'm just shaking it off. And let me tell you, we have a great show to start your week off with, including some Monday motivation. It's also National Bucket List Day. What's on your bucket list? And so much more. So what do you say? Let's start off with today's top talkers. So Pete Davidson.
Right there, right there. The Marion High School, right?
There you see it. Pete Davidson is going viral this morning after what happened at the Knicks game, and it's not for who he was making out with courtside. Instead, check out this video of what happened with a fan who got a little too cozy with him. You see that guy in the pink shirt? Yeah, the former Saturday Night Live star's New York Knicks took home a big win, but he cried foul when that fan got all up in his personal space. Pete played defense, and as you see, he pushed him away. Now, what you don't see in this video is that Pete had already taken a picture with the guy, but that guy just would not give it up. Here's the thing, people forget these celebs, they are actually people too. I mean, would you be that bold with an average Joe? Just saying. Hey, but congrats to Knicks fans in other news. The team is on the brink of its first playoff series victory in 10 years after a win over Cleveland Cavs gave the Knicks a 3-1 edge in the best-of-7 series. Now here's the thing, this next story...
And instead of yelling out the kid's name, she yelled out the description of what her child was wearing. And she was able to find her kid way faster. So that is what I did. I stopped calling out her name and I started yelling, little girl, pink shirt, pink Minnie Mouse shirt. And that is what I started yelling.
Yeah, so that next story, when I heard this video, it actually stopped me in my tracks. I had to share this with you. So that Ohio mom, she actually says a TikTok video on how to find a lost child helped her find her 3-year-old daughter who wandered off at a science museum. So in the video you heard her, she said that despite the strange looks from other museum goers, Piper Grundy continued to yell her daughter's description, little girl, pink shirt, Minnie Mouse. After a few times, other parents caught on, and minutes later, thanks to that chant, you see her there, her daughter Lily has been found safe. So I thought that that was a really interesting thing. Don't just yell out their name, yell out a description of what they're wearing. That is definitely a parent's worst nightmare. I'm glad that she has been found safe. Well, it is Motivational Monday. I'm so excited. And Alchemy Consulting is helping transform cultures one company at a time. Joining me is the Chief Culture Officer. We have Arquella Hargrove. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you, Maggie. It's great to be here.
So tell us a little bit about your company. We were talking off air. People really need this in their life, especially after the pandemic.
Yes. So at Alchemy Consulting Group, again, we work and partner with leaders and their companies to transform their cultures around how to communicate better, how to have a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive environment where everyone is thriving and feeling safe and feeling a part of the team. We also do leadership development programs where leaders are able to enhance their leadership abilities and how to lead their teams effectively and efficiently, as well as we do coaching as well.
So how does this help a company, would you say, especially let's say you are starting your own business and you're not part of the big, huge corporate world?
So if you're just starting out in your business, for consultants or for business owners, it's great to collaborate. I like to say that there's power in numbers, and so one of my favorite quotes is, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. We need to collaborate. We need to do the work together, and so really being able to collaborate with others in order to maximize their portfolio as well as their experience levels is what we like to help others do.
And what piece of advice would you give to everybody, especially in the corporate world? And what differences have you seen since the pandemic?
One of the key things is communication. It is really how to effectively communicate with each other and really to have some of those difficult conversations. It's okay to have the conversation, but really being able to communicate and be more intentional. I always say too, it's okay to give ourselves grace and forgiveness. We may say and do things that may not be right or aligned, but let's give ourselves some grace and some space to be able, again, to be open and to help others.
Well, you're here to help others and to help businesses, so how can we get in touch with you?
Yeah, definitely. Our team is always ready to help leaders and their teams, and can contact us at alchemy-consulting.com or send an email to info@alchemy-consulting.com. Happy to be of service.
And I love that we were able to have conversations and have those tough conversations,
Yes.
you said, and you can help guide us. So thank you so much for your time and
Thank you.
participating in our Motivational Monday.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We're just getting started here on Houston Happens.
You can't escape justice.
She was gonna get me.
What'd you do?
I hid.
Judge Mathis.
Next on CW 39 Houston.
What makes best reviews the best reviews? They have an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on pretty much everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
So you can be confident that whatever you're buying is right for you, no matter what life throws at it. Like your daughter Clementine, for example. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
If you're not 100% sure you're getting 100% of the Medicare benefits you deserve, Kelsey Care Advantage, Houston's fastest growing Medicare Advantage plan, is here to help with a free Medicare plan checkup. Call now to speak with one of our Houston-based Medicare specialists. We'll help determine your specific needs and ensure you are receiving all the Medicare benefits you qualify for, like a $500 flex card with extra money for glasses, contacts, or hearing aids, unlimited transportation to and from medical appointments, and over-the-counter allowances. Make sure you have all the coverage and benefits you really need with Texas' best Medicare Advantage plan. It's quick, easy, and there's no obligation. Best of all, if you switch to Kelsey Care Advantage, our 5-star rating by Medicare means you can enroll year-round. So don't wait. Call for your free Medicare plan checkup today. 713-442-8511. That's 713-442-8511.
Anyway!
104.1 KRBE.
Home of the Rule and Ryan Show, mornings 6 to 10.
This is where Houston's hit music lives.
Alexa, play KRBE. Houston's #1 hit music station, 104.1 KRBE.
What a gorgeous day for football.
The XFL is going deep in Houston.
And your Roughnecks are prime. Strong-willed and hard-hearted.
Get it! He got it!
Ready to rise to the top.
Harris is now your leader in interceptions.
Join them.
Houston Roughnecks stay on top.
This is your team.
Experience more football. Experience the XFL.
Roughnecks fans, be there. Tickets on sale now.
About you all, but I had an outfit picked out and then I was like, oh my gosh, it is cold. I had to change my outfit last minute. Yeah, Ito, what's going on with this forecast? Are we in April or not? But I'm not going to complain about the cooler weather. Yeah. Pretty soon it's going to be so hot.
I know. I love this right now because typically we should be seeing about low to mid 80s by this time of year. Yeah, our average for today is actually 82, and we're going to be 10 degrees below that. So I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. And we're having a good haircast to start off our Monday. Let's be real.
Look at that. Your luscious locks. They're looking good.
I'm trying to overcompensate. I have a swollen eye from my allergies or something. I look like a cyclops, so that's why.
No, you're so beautiful. Yeah, allergies, yeah, they're a mess, especially after Saturday's beautiful day and all the wind kicking all those pollen, allergens, all that up. But let's go ahead and start off here with a time lapse of downtown, because not only are we going to be dealing with some allergies, we're also going to be dealing with a lot of cloud cover. So there goes the banner, and look at that. I actually think that's quite beautiful. Look at those clouds just dancing. Well, we're going to continue to see some cloudy. I'm all right, everybody. I did not fall. I just hit the trash can, yes. All right, so we're going to continue to see some cloudy conditions all the way up until kid pickup time. And then this evening, it's going to be mostly cloudy. The good news is it's a very low chance of seeing some rain today. Here's a look at Futurecast. We're going to still see that cloud cover as we head into tonight, but we are going to be mostly dry. Then as we head into Tuesday, hey, our luck starts to run out here because we're starting to see some flecks of green show up in our northwest regions. As we move forward into the 3 p.m. hour, I do want to show you it's going going to be partly cloudy, but maybe a little sprinkle here and there. So you may want to be aware of that when you go pick up the kids. Now let's go ahead and talk about the action that's coming in Tuesday night. Here's a look. 10 p.m. there is a line of showers. It's going to start moving, knocking right at our front door by 1 a.m. Wednesday morning. I don't know about you, Maggie, but I'm kind of sick and tired of these storms coming in overnight. Because A, I want to sleep. Yeah. But B, I also want to be tracking them on my radar. So,
oh, you little weather nerd. You're like, oh, let me track it.
I know. I'm all like,
and I'm like, May is sleeping, but I'm scared of the thunder, so I'm not sleeping, and then I get anxious about getting to work and getting hurt, thinking of all the rain and stuff. Yeah.
No, I want to know, do you get in the crib with her during those stormy nights when you're like, hey, babe, be my little brave girl?
It's tempting. It's tempting. Comfort
you
mommy.
Haven't
we'll go and suck our thumbs. I haven't gotten in her crib. What if it broke?
No, I guarantee you it will not. I've done it.
You've crawled into the crib?
Oh, yeah.
Noted.
Lots of times.
May, snuggle party tonight. Well, thank you for that. And, you know, I'm really excited about this because in today's TechSmart, Rich DeMiro attends the Snapchat Summit to see cool new features from the company, including an augmented reality vending machine and mirrors that let you virtually try on clothes and accessories at the store, plus an interview with founder and CEO Evan Spiegel.
Snapchat is known for funny faces and quick messages between friends, but the app is growing up. At the company's recent partner summit, founder and CEO Evan Spiegel revealed that the service now has 750 million monthly users. A key differentiator, Snapchat opens to the camera.
We found that people were just exhausted to be opening up apps into feeds of other people's content, which oftentimes I think kind of suppresses the creative process.
Much of what people do on Snapchat is between friends, but that's changing with a new option to post public stories anyone can watch.
So you don't have to choose between having just a private account or just a public account. You can keep Snapchat private for your friends and family and then post your public story when you feel like sharing with the world.
My AI, a chatbot powered by ChatGPT and Snap Data, is now open to all users. You can have conversations, get restaurant recommendations, and more. Subscribers can even exchange photos with the AI.
All right, so we have the funky shades.
Augmented reality is a big part of what makes Snapchat unique, with thousands of lenses.
They were early onto vertical video, they were early onto the stories format, and right now they're early onto AR as this really powerful tool that enables creators to tell stories.
Snap now taking their augmented reality tech outside the app with a concept interactive vending machine.
We got a Coke, a real Coke, from an augmented reality vending machine. Oh gosh. Arms by the side, smile straight ahead.
In-store augmented reality mirrors let you try on clothes virtually. A smaller version is good for accessories.
So here they are in the mirror. Oh, there we go. And now, here they are in real life.
A feature called Fit Finder uses data from other shoppers to help you pick the perfect size for you.
Based on AI recommendations, let's see if it fits. I believe you selected a little bit looser on the fit profile. Loose, so I'm a little looser fit profile for you. Loose. A little bit more of a weekend look.
We really want to provide utility and value to people's lives and use augmented reality as a really great way to do that.
I'm Rich DeMiro, and you are TechSmart.
Wow, I love that, especially for trying on clothes and accessories. And here's something for another Motivational Monday story. I love this. A Harlem food truck has quite a following. The small business owner that runs the delicious hotspot says it's all about persistence and community. Reporter Monica Morales visited her food truck and tells us the full story.
Bringing her delicious family recipes, Harlem Seafood Soul, to the streets of Harlem.
And they feel like home when they come here to Harlem.
Now she's in a new state-of-the-art, eco-friendly, restaurant-grade mobile kitchen, where there's always a line of people loving her food and heart. This woman sending a video to Belgium and cried just meeting her.
We had for your godmother an amazing Harlem Seafood Soul fish and chips. I know she puts a lot of love in there.
In just 20 minutes, families from London to Australia came to eat here. Bree Keating is a new mom from Harlem.
We've been out here for the last few weeks trying to hunt her down. So
you've been hunting her down?
Finally, yeah, we've been looking to go and get some of her food. So today's the day.
Treadwell's popularity popularity is not just the food, but her story. It hasn't been easy. After battling cancer twice and the death of her beloved husband of 38 years to COVID, she is back with a new groove and new attitude.
He was my true soulmate. We were the true Bonnie and Clyde, you know, in our time, and I will always miss him.
Treadwell says thanks to appearing in a Netflix docuseries called Street Food USA and her use of social media, business is booming. She hopes to open up a brick-and-mortar restaurant and have a food truck in every borough. Her message? It's never too late to start over, and sometimes the best is yet to come.
I love that. It's never too late to start over. It ties in perfectly to our next topic. You know what can spark some motivation? Having a bucket list. Maybe that's on your bucket list, to start over, start fresh. Well, guess what today is? It's not just any day, it's National Bucket List Day. What's on your bucket list? Do you even have a bucket list? Well, if you're planning your next bucket list trip, joining us live to discuss your spending and saving is Sonia Freyer from Ally Bank. Thanks so much for waking up with us, Sonia.
Thank you so much.
I love this topic. It really puts things into perspective. So what did your recent survey find about, bucket lists and what we're trying to do?
So at Ally, we are always putting customers at the center of everything we do. And so we wanted to check in with them. How are they thinking and feeling and dreaming in this time of high inflation and interest rates? And the answer is 84% of Americans have a bucket list. It has everything from travel to go to Hawaii. Maybe you want to learn something new, like how to skydive. Maybe you're saving for that new car or that dream home. Unfortunately, a third of people haven't checked anything off their bucket list in the last 12 months, and 75% say that finances and money are the reason why.
Talking about finances, can you tell us about the importance of setting money goals and ways to keep us motivated and on track so we can check off those items on our bucket list?
Absolutely. So we know that many Americans struggle to cover even a $1,000 emergency expense if it should come up. And so those people, are also probably struggling to get to the things that they're dreaming about, the bigger aspirations on their bucket list. On the spending side, the good news is that people do know how much they're spending each month. Unfortunately, that doesn't always equate can afford to spend, and that's why budgeting is so important. So you really need to think about both sides of the coin, saving and spending. And at Ally, because we're always listening and trying to innovate and provide customers with new tools, we've had savings buckets and boosters out there for a few years. We've been really proud to see people make progress against over 3 million bucket goals that they've created, and we're now happy to announce that we have a new spending bucket tool that will help with the budgeting.
I love that because it can be so intimidating. The word budget, my husband loves that word, but it definitely was intimidating to me. So it's neat to see that you're reaching a goal, your bucket list goal. Do you have a bucket list goal?
I do have a bucket list goal. Mine is also travel. So I'm looking forward to going on a trip with some of my friends, maybe the end of the summer. We haven't figured out where yet, but that's on the top of my list.
I love it. Well, where can someone go for more?
Spending buckets, as well as more information about some of the fun stuff that we heard from people when we talked to them about their own bucket lists.
Well, thank you so much for joining, helping us reach those goals on our bucket list. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks. And speaking of money, a new report says business travel will never be what it was before the pandemic. And this one really upset me. We were talking about it. Bed Bath & Beyond throws in the towel. Jane King is at the NASDAQ with those stories and more in today's Morning Business Report.
Good morning. Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy Sunday. It anticipates closing all of its stores as well as the Bye Bye Baby stores that it also owns. Customers will have today and tomorrow to use the remaining 20% off coupons at their stores. Well, the Justice Department is joining a federal probe into Southwest Airlines' December struggles. The Department of Transportation said it's conducting a rigorous and comprehensive investigation. They are looking to see if Southwest unreal ahead of a day of wavering trading amid concerns about higher interest rates. However, it was a down week. And a new report by the research company Morning Consult says business travel will never return to normal. Tighter corporate budgets and new ways of virtual working have permanently changed business travel. Also, business travelers are now younger and more likely to fly in economy class. And Apple is reportedly working on a health-led journaling app. The app could act as a life tracker, analyzing what your typical day is like, where you go, who you interact with, and when you differentiate from a standard routine. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Morning Business Report.
Hi, I'm Eric Dick. I think it's important to know that you had the right to hire an attorney. If your home insurance claim has been denied or underpaid, call me right now at 877-7FREEZE. That's 877-7FREEZE. Don't be a victim twice. Call me today at 877-7FREEZE.
Call the Dick Law Firm at 877-7FREEZE. Get Come and Take It on Amazon.
Age comes with wisdom, and wisdom comes with benefits.
Dryer's broken.
Okay. You want a socket. That's especially true when it comes to Medicare. So make the wise call and learn more about Cigna Medicare plans in your area. Their tools and resources make it simple and easy. Bears can smell Wi-Fi. Visit CignaWiseCall.com today. You'd want to flip it.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join today for less than $5 a month. We'll waive the membership admission fee. And as a special bonus, you'll receive a free one-year membership for 2 additional eligible family members and a $25 Visa gift card. That's a combined value of up to $174 for only $59 for an annual membership. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
If it wasn't for having a family, I just would not stop thinking about racing. It consumes me.
The IndyCar, it's a real driver's series. I mean, it's the toughest series in the world.
For me, the IndyCar series is the most competitive racing series.
Some of the most talented drivers in the world.
I get to drive race cars for a living, which I think it's every man's dream, bro.
100 Days to Indy. Documentary series premieres Thursday at 9/8 Central on the CW. Respect.
Would you both like to settle the case that way? Plaintiff, defendant.
The People's Court.
Wonderful.
People's Court, today at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
And before we continue with today's show, here's a look at today's sponsored content. And Money Monday! Let Power Wizard motivate you to save some money on your next electric bill. Here's how. New year, new rates. When it comes to our electricity bills, sometimes you just don't know what type of plan to find for you. Well, guess what? We have our good friends at Power Wizard joining us. Christine, thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
So Christine, I have to say, it's been great to see my bill and see the rates start to go down. What kind of trends have you been seeing?
Yeah, so we at Power Wizard, we're constantly looking at market trends, forecast, and while we don't know what's going to happen in the future, we're definitely seeing rates come down right now. However, most people a year ago signed up on this long-term contract. And rates are definitely starting to come down even further.
So talking about those long-term contracts, should we still go on a long-term contract? I mean, the 12-month, I should say, it's kind of appealing again. So what do we do?
Yeah, if your contract is ending anytime soon, now is really the perfect time to switch. Seeing rates at 10 and 11 cents again, and even with 12-month contracts, so you can actually sign up for a shorter term plan at this moment.
Okay, but here's the great thing, is you guys will guide us and you'll help us find the right plan for us. So tell us a little bit about the workings of Power Wizard.
Yeah, so we're constantly looking at trends. What we do for our customers is sign them up on their behalf. You never have to lift a finger. We'll sign you up for a new contract and we'll cancel your old expensive service. So we literally do it all for you.
That's what I love because, girl, I don't know about you, but breaking up is hard to do. And you're like, oh, I don't want to have to call someone and be like, yeah, I want to get out of this.
Yeah.
And you guys will tell us then you'll just switch our plan automatically.
Absolutely. We'll call them for you. If you call them, they're going to try and get you to stick with the same contract. And typically it's super expensive. So most people just continue on with their service because they don't know what to do.
That's what I did. When I was in my apartment, I just kept auto-renewing it.
Yeah.
And now looking back at my bills. So I don't know about you, a lot of New Year's resolutions, you want to save money. And Power Wizard, that's what you guys are about. And customers, they are happy. You guys have amazing reviews.
We do. So we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews, and we plan to keep it that way. So
what's the best way for us to get in touch with you all?
Just give us a call. That's really the easiest way. Our customer care team can give you a updated contract rate and really let you know how much you can save each month.
That's what I love too, is that you actually have people there, because so often you can't get a hold of a person. You have people there that will answer the phone, and it helps every demographic. So the elderly too, they really benefit from this too.
Yeah, we encourage you to call us rather than go online. It's just so much easier that way. You get to speak to a friendly customer care expert.
Hey, that sounds like heaven to me. Well, Power Wizard, what are you waiting for? They are here to help you find the perfect rate and save you money. Sounds like a good deal to me. Thanks so much, Christy.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. In the meantime, bye for now, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the beautiful weather. I know I'm going to go on a walk later with May. Bye, guys.